Before we start, I can let you know what this is about. So I'm going to be making a it's kind of like a tiny mini documentary slash highlight video for RapM winning No Jawns 5 because I feel like it's
Right.
pretty monumental that Luigi's won this is like Luigi's biggest tournament win he's ever had.
Really?
Yes, I asked Ja Ryden about it yesterday, 2 days ago in his interview. I was just like, just to clarify, this is the biggest tournament Luigi's ever won, right? And we were like looking through like abate stuff, and he said
I
like,
was gonna
yeah.
say like did a Bane or like Eddie Mexico sneak something in
No,
like
Eddie
28
Mexico got like third at like a really stacked
National Factory,
yeah, it was
yeah.
like a national, but there was like never a Luigi that won a tournament of this size. There was six top 30 players and there was one top 10 player in Krudo. So it was like a
Mhm.
really stacked event and it had over I think it had 132 entrants.
A lot of entrants, yeah, like capped or something.
Yeah, and not too many people got to see it, right? I saw like a couple
Mhm.
posts about it, but not too many people like actually saw the event, especially because whenever the stream went live, it wasn't even titled correctly. They named it after their weekly by accident, and they only fixed it
Yeah,
in
like it was like
post.
Fly Melee Fly or something for a while.
Yeah.
Like the VOD, yeah.
So that's why I wanted to like make like just like something highlighting this. So I wanted to contact like some of the best Luigis of the world to like give their insight, have their
Mhm.
thoughts, and just to like add a little bit of like a documentary vibe to it. And it'll be going
I'm a
on
like
Dylan's
best
channel.
Luigi's group.
I mean, you're the second best Luigi in the U.S., right?
The character's cooked, man. If I'm the second best character, if I'm the second best player, man, this character's
Hey,
cooked.
you beat Moth recently.
I guess.
That's pretty
I don't
big.
know. The gap between me and like rap is like LeBron and Mo Williams in like '08. It is such a big gap. It's bad.
Hey, the point is, you're still a good representative because you're actually showing some stuff. I even played you in friendlies, and I noticed you have a couple better things than Dylan does. So you do have some
I
merit.
have a couple better things. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I
That's
let
not
you know.
going
I let you know as we were playing too. I was like, "Oh, rap doesn't do that."
I'm not gonna lie, my memory's so ass. I wish I had the specific spots, but like when I play a game, it kind of just goes away
You would
immediately.
mix
And
me
like,
up
the
by
time,
like you would randomly like mid combo you'd turn around and do reverse up air, and Dylan like hardly ever does that, and I like noted that. I'm like, damn, that's like really good because that throws me off a lot.
Jaw Ryan did that in a couple combos in like a combo video, and I
Uh,
made note of that. I was like, that is crazy. I need to add that to my combo game.
Dude, I saw him do that versus Zane. It was like a Dreamland game. I don't remember what tournament, but he did like three reverse up airs into down air and it killed.
I'm trying to remember. Fuck. I don't remember.
But that was the first time I like saw Luigi's doing that. I was just like, okay, cool. And then you started doing it versus me. I was like, okay, okay.
It's pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's like you can't really DI it anywhere.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
also
good.
just used to anytime like Dylan will be turned around, he's really good at doing reverse fairs. So I'm like instinctively, oh, the Luigi's facing his back. I need to hold in because I'm gonna get reverse faired.
Yeah. What spot? Like side B to stage or something? Like off ledge? Or
No, it'd just be like in the middle of like a combo, just a combo. But yeah, that's a lot of times Dylan would use reverse fairs. He would do it just off of just edge guards.
that's crazy.
He's really good at doing that versus Sheik, especially like Sheik will like land on the side platform of like Stadium or something. He'll immediately ledge dash and reverse fair, and then if they arms attack it, he'll just like do down airs until they miss it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I think I do remember seeing that against Krudo. I could be wrong, but I think I
Yeah,
remember seeing that
that's the
once.
most often I see him use reverse fair. And if you look at the hitbox of Luigi when he does the fair, like he has like an arc and it like
He
starts like
starts
right
behind
above
him, yeah.
yeah, and then like the very next frame it's like it's covers like this whole range. It's like a huge
Messed up.
hitbox.
It's messed up a little bit. Fair's a little bit of a messed up move, but we need it. We need it bad.
Oh yeah, for sure. Luigi genuinely has some like really good hitboxes.
He genuinely is a good character. Like he's not like great, but I see people put him like below like Doc, and I get pissed off.
Uh,
It's so stupid.
how'd you feel about Zane's tier list?
I ignored it. I ignored it so badly. I was just like, whatever, man. He's just wrong. It's just because you're really good at something doesn't mean you have the correct opinions. Just look at Paul Pierce.
And then you saw
So
and then you saw Dylan beat Zayn in the first to five, like shortly after that.
I was like, wait a second, maybe Luigi can actually beat Marth.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe
It
Luigi
may
got
not
it.
be 80-20 like I thought. It may not. It might be 79-21 actually.
Dude,
A little bit better.
that sounds like an Eddie Mexico ratio. He used some like insane ratio for that. I could find it.
It's he's not wrong. He's speaking facts. That matchup's ass.
Uh,
That matchup's terrible.
since we're talking about like matchups and everything, can you name
Yeah.
me like Luigi's like let's say like I don't know
Like
like top
worst,
five
like
worst matchups?
oh easily. I off rip. 80-20 Marth, 75-25 Falcon, and it's like 65-35 Falco Puff, and then tied for fifth is like at 60-40. It's like Fox, Peach, Sheik. Hot take Samus. I think Samus is really bad. I could be wrong. There's not many Samuses in Ohio or the neighboring regions, or just Samuses in general. But I feel like what she does can sometimes just blow up Luigi. And then, yeah, the rest is like I think even or better,
Okay.
roughly. I may be forgetting a character,
So
but
you think Luigi loses to 8 characters?
kinda. I mean, like Yoshi Pika's like 51-49. I think it's like maybe barely losing, but it's not. It's basically even
Okay.
if you want to count those. But after that, I think the rest are like even or better. Like we obviously beat Ices. We smoked DK. I don't know. Luigi DK is not really like an explored matchup, but I don't know. After playing two Tran for 5 years, I feel like that matchup's easily winning. Other fuck, I don't know. Off the top of the rest, like after like five or so, I kind of forget it. But that's my roughly my tier list of like Luigi against rival characters.
Okay. That's very interesting. I love talking to like comparing what you said to Ja Raiden because it's so different. He thinks the worst matchup ratio for Luigi is 40-60. And he,
Smoking crack.
and he thinks that
Smoking
those
crack.
two are Falcon and Peach. He thinks those are Luigi's two worst matchups. I asked him about
What the fuck
Marth
is he
because a lot
talking about?
of
What the fuck is he talking about? Peach is fine. It's 60-40, but it's
well,
fine.
he also has Triff in his region, so he's seen like the worst that Peach can present in that matchup. So that's probably why he feels that way.
That's fair. We agree that it's 60-40. The problem is that he doesn't consider Marth that bad of a matchup, which
Correct.
is just wrong. Like I play like Hanky Panky and Sir Mary's pretty regularly ish. I feel like that matchup is fine. Like it's the only thing that kind of tricks me up a lot is just like double jump cancel fair, like underside platform. That's the only thing that I just get shit on for, especially against Hanky. Hanky fucks me up for that, but like it's a fine matchup. He's just fine.
Okay.
Uh,
Also, Rap was playing Triff in friendlies at Fast Falls, and he was almost
yeah,
going even with Triff, and I think that's pretty insane.
I believe it honestly. I wish I was still there for that. I left too early,
Dude,
but
there was one game where Dylan made a 3-stock comeback on Triff, and Triff, like, he was so into it. He was like, ah.
wait, what stage?
It
You
was on
remember?
Stadium.
I don't know how to think about that. I don't know how to think about that stage in that matchup. It's a weird
I mean, I feel like it's
transformations on or off.
Transformations on. I feel like Transformations is the only part that makes like Stadium rough because she can just like she's like really good at just like camping like whatever position and then just getting farming for Stitch.
Yeah, I hate transformations, man. I hate that. It's so bad.
Okay, what do you think specifically about the Falco matchup?
If you can consistently, like pretty consistently power shield and not get stuck in shield, not bad at all. Like I said, it was like 65-35, but it's like it's just barely slightly worse Fox just because of laser and like Dare is kind of oppressive, but it's like overall it's like a fine matchup. We can beat the shit out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing, it's like the big three things I think make it like from really hard to like you can win kind of consistently is like power shield, consistent edge guards, and then I guess just not getting stuck in shield in a way. If you don't just stop hard shielding and just light shield every time. That's what I suck at. I keep getting stuck in hard shield. I keep trying to tell myself light shield because I just don't get downer because of it.
Mm-hmm. I think
Or
Light
just shield.
Shield's also just really good at abusing in the corner, because then you just get pushed to ledge, and Luigi is just so good off of ledge.
He's so good. I'm so ass off ledge, but the character itself is so good.
It's so funny. I've talked with you, Rap, and Ja Raiden, and all of you feel like you could be significantly better off the ledge.
For me, it's because I either kill myself or I get like 10 frames of glint. And there's no middle, like there's no medium. It's either I just like I either miss the ledge dash, or I like tournament winner. I do it too early, or I just get like nearly perfect glint somehow with even tap jump.
All right.
But
So
it's something I need to work on.
So before I got Dylan to actually start practicing the ledge dash and the ledge dash trainer, he was averaging like 4 or 5 gallant, which is not very good. So after I
No,
got him to practice it, he started consistently getting around like 8, which is huge improvement. So to motivate you, you gotta get better at ledge dashes than Dylan, and then we can start calling them fire dashes because you're Misfire fire dashes.
I hope so. I mean, I can consist. It it's just I can get 11 or I get none. It's there's no like there's rarely ever do I get like 5 glint or like 4 glint. It's either I just get it right or I just fuck it up completely. Total opposites of the spectrum on these ledge dashes.
Ledge dash trainer, you gotta hop on.
I I was going to, but I left my Wii back at campus, so I'm kind of fucked.
What? When do you
I
get it
don't have
back?
like a month. I don't go back till like mid January.
You don't have a
So I'm
net
just
play setup or anything?
no, I didn't bring my adapter because I didn't want to be tempted to play Slippy.
Ah, okay.
I mean, either way, I'm on a melee break, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
that's valid. The Rap told me he's on a melee break, but yeah, he's still going to locals. Like, what do you call that?
That's he's entering, right? I'm assuming
Yes, he's going there and he's entering.
it's not really a melee break.
And there's like
That
a.
just means you're not. That just means you're not spending $500 traveling to a different
Yeah,
state.
he's also just like not practicing too much, which I guess is what he calls a melee break, but he's still going to
I
these
like don't
locals.
practice much at all. Honestly, I don't really practice. What's practice?
Let's
Oh,
practice.
a bunch.
See, you're
Oh,
holding back the Luigi meta. You.
I am. I am one of the worst reps any character could ever have. I just go to tournaments. I play the game. I hate online. I don't do Uncle Punch really. I'm just like, why am I getting hit by Fox Nair in the corner? What's a possible answer to that? I got something. It may not be right. It's pretty ass answer, but we get there eventually.
Did you know I actually tested something specifically versus Fox's Nair? You can CC down smash strong hit and weak hit, like all hits of Fox Nair. You can CC down smash it until 82.
Damn.
That's pretty huge, right?
It's huge, but I hate. Also, isn't that like? Can we like CC Fox Nair for like forever? Pretty sure it's on like some website. It's on.
If you hold down versus it after 82, at least the strong hit starts knocking down. The weak hit you might be able to do longer though.
Okay.
The only thing you have to worry about, obviously, is like if they just don't nair, they might drill you or they might run and
I was gonna
shine
say
you.
yeah. The thing about drill and nair require two completely different inputs to have an answer for.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a 50-50 every single time they approach.
Well, it
So
doesn't
annoying.
necessarily have to be a 50-50. A lot of it comes down to just like reacting to the space that Fox puts himself in, because obviously Nair
Mhm.
is bigger than down air. Fox has to be closer to you for drill to even work. And there's obviously positions that Fox usually likes to Nair anyway. A lot of Foxes have in their brain, oh yeah, if I get like a floaty like Luigi above 50, I can just Nair for free, because Nair up smash, Nair playing combos. So if they have that predetermined idea in their mind, you can just hold down because, okay, I know in this position and this percent they love the Nair anyway.
Mhm. That's fair.
Stuff like that. There's also just like some full hop positions, like if you realize, oh yeah, like if Fox is like full hopping and like double jumping above you, like you wave dash in and Fox is like right here, and you know that he's gonna
Mhm.
try landing on top of you, oh, he's gonna land with a drill. So that way you can actually like do dash back and grab or something like that. There's just like areas
Mhm.
in the game where you can just like have an idea of what they usually like to do in these positions.
That's what I need to study. That's why I'm trying to go to less tournaments and think more about the game and like actually get into the lab more.
Yeah,
So yeah,
analyzing is just like such an important thing. Even if you can't get like any like good concrete information after an analysis, just like looking back at your footage or like a Luigi that you look up to, their footage of like specific matchups or
rap.
specific situations, it helps just so much. It just like expands your mind. That's why like I feel like I'm decent at just like coaching like RapM and like a couple other players just because I watch a lot of the game just for fun and I'm just like noticing things. Even if I'm not analyzing, I'm still watching. I'm just like just getting like things here and there.
Even like subconsciously, I feel like I'm connecting some dots and it'll just like come back in the middle of a set.
Yeah.
It's, I just need to watch sets more. I
Mm.
just suck at that.
Also, random question, but I thought of it like earlier since I called the ledge dashes if you got good at fire dashes. I feel like I have a good answer on this, but where does your tag Misfire come from?
So a little fun fact: I for the first two tournaments I entered, it was not Misfire. It was SFUL, which was my ultimate tag. It's a shitty tag.
What does it stand for? SFUL?
It stands for sorry for your loss. The most typical dog shit, like 14-year-old, 15-year-old, uh like shitter tag you could think of. At a certain point, it became ironic because I was bad at ultimate. Um, I funny story. I side story. I played HBox once with that tag online. It was like July 2020 or something. My shitty Mewtwo versus his Puff, and one of the chatters asked, "What does this stand for?" And I think he said, "Searching for your love,"
Searching
which is
for your
the most
love.
HBox answer ever. But yeah, after two melee locals, I was like, I want to separate ultimate and melee. I didn't want to have the same tag for both. So I'm thinking, I don't exactly remember my thought process, but I assumed it was something like, what's something like Luigi specific that I can change my tag to? I guess I just came up with this unique misfire and was like, well, obviously I don't want to just be the move misfire. Just change the eyes for the ones, just cause.
I mean, you're number one, right?
No, I'm number two. I'm number two, and it should be lower. John needs to move to the U.S. Please move to Ohio. Don't actually. That's a bad idea. I'll move to Ohio. I'll be stuck in Ohio.
Do you still play Ultimate?
No.
Okay.
Well, no. I play Ultimate casually, but like I never like ever since I played Melee, like ever since like COVID let up and offline tournaments were going again, I was like, for my mental health and my well-being, I'm switching to Melee. Trying to learn all the matchups in Ultimate, and also so many characters in Ultimate are cancerous. There's just there's so many characters that are just terrible, like annoying to play against. I even if I like just for fun, just am like on like a random college local, I'm like I'll just play Ultimate just cause I'm bored. Um, I'll enter. I'll play like either like my shitty random or like my Bayonetta or like Steve just because. I'll play against like Banjo Kazooie or like Little Mac, and I'm just like I hate my life. Why I why there's good reason why I dropped this game. I I can't do Ultimate. I just can't. Game's so bad. It's so bad.
How long have you been playing Melee for, competitively?
Competitively, my first tournament was June 19th, 2021. So 4.5 years.
Okay. Damn, I've been playing longer than you.
So yeah, getting a top 100 as a mid tier in 4.5 years while using tap jump feels crazy.
You use
I
tap jump?
I still use tap jump. I'm trying to switch to Y because I'm like, tap jump is so bad. It's only bad because of CC, because I just can't hold down forever. And movement, I guess. But yeah, no, tap jump has had a good life, but yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. Just
Yeah.
like the
I know a lot of people shit on tap jump, but I'm just trying to think of like different applications for it.
I don't know if I could show you exactly, but I kind of just do like quarter circles essentially for like ledge dash
Yeah.
or just like weight dashes in general. You can't exactly
Yeah, I
see,
feel
but
like just tap jumping just makes everything harder. Maybe that's why you
yes,
SD on your ledge dashes a lot.
yeah, I do the jump a little early, I
Dude,
think.
did you know? Do you know the player Seven? He's MDVA
Yeah, no,
Sheik.
I've done coaching with him. Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
he
yeah, yeah.
would use tap jump for ledge dashes, and he did that for a long time because he learned it from Akir. Akir taught him that way, and then he would just have the craziest SDs sometimes, and I'd always wonder why, and that's like what I figured out. So I don't remember how recently he switched to using, a button jump for ledge dashes, but as soon as he
Yeah.
started doing that, he was a lot more consistent at ledge dashing.
My hard part is just like I use back on like C on the C stick
Mm.
to like get off of ledge, and then sometimes I think that is also why I just do it too early because I'll just like fall off ledge and like back air, and it's just like that's not good at all. Being below ledge, having to expend a double jump as Luigi,
Hmm.
you just get poked by shine or like down tilt or something, and I'm just dead. I can't do anything. I fuck up my ledge dash and I just die. So you only get one try because if you mess it up barely, I'm basically dead.
So you're gonna learn how to use button. You're gonna use Y now.
I'm using Y jump next year. That's the plan.
Okay. See, you get on using Y. You start practicing the ledge dashes. I'm seeing a lot of success for you next year.
It's gonna feel so weird. I'm scared to like jump into it because I've used tap jump my entire life for
So
like
I
the
I used
15 years
to
that I'm playing Melee.
I used to always use like R for everything. I would use it for shield, wave dashing, like everything, and
Mm-hmm.
L canceling. I would use it for all that stuff. And then I was just like, well, I want to get better at like power shielding Falco's stuff, so I got a trigger plug for my L button. So now I use like a combination of both. And sure, it did take a little bit of time, but it was just like so worth it. I feel like a lot more clean in general. Like wave dashing out of shield is a lot more just like cohesive for my mind rather than like having to use like just R to do like hold the shield and then wave dash out of shield. So it became a lot easier for just like little things like that. And it doesn't take too long if you just keep at it.
One of my friends learned Z jump like a year or two ago, which banned that. It just honestly banned that. But besides that, he said it takes like 1 month to like kind of get it down, and then 3 months to be like pretty comfortable with it. So I'm not too worried. I'm just more like I guess annoyed because I know tap jump is just bad and I don't want to switch, but I just know it's time. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I have to switch.
Okay, leveling up your game.
I need to. If I want to get movement like Dylan, man, I need to move. I need to move my jump button because I see him do like tricky like platform movement where you like wave dash back and forth on the platform. I'm like, I tried to do that like after seeing it. I'm just like, I can't do it. I keep falling off the platform.
Mm.
I can't do it. I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm spending too much time going up and down on the actual stick. It's just
Especially with a character that has like can abuse a lot of like platform movement like that.
mhm.
Is there anything else you feel like tap jump makes harder? Maybe it could just be like Luigi specific tech, like the AI up airs or the Nair plat cancels. Is any of that harder on tap jump? Do you feel or no?
So yeah, probably. I mean, Black Cancel is no because you just go down. I'm trying to think. Like, I guess it's just more or less like the speed of going from like one thing to another
Mm-hmm.
and just reacting to something. I mean, the big thing for me, I mean, I think I've already said it. It's like I keep getting caught in CC, like or out of CC, because I'm going up then down on the actual stick, and a lot of people like my local player Sweetie T always catches me going like between jumping with the that jump and then going back down for the wave dash. He'll just hit me with nair, and I just will not be CCing. And even just in neutral, just holding down.
Who was that player
It,
that you mentioned?
Sweetie T. It's really really good Fox player from Kentucky, like Kentucky Cincinnati area.
Mm-hmm.
It's been beating my ass for 4 years. It's fucked up.
Is there any like regional rivalries like between like the states in that area? Is there any just like hectic rivalries that you've encountered? Like maybe there's like a regional that like you go out to and you feel like the crowds get like hectic at all?
Like me against someone specifically. Like I go out to like
Yeah,
someone like Indiana or something.
yeah.
No, not really. I mean, my only real like rivalries are like in state. Like me, Sweetie T, me, Ice King, me, Just, me, Blessy. Like we just play pretty often because we all go to like typically like the same regionals, at least
Mm-hmm.
like a few times a year, and we're all kind of around like the same level, honestly. And I mean, like me and Holiday a little bit, but not like out of region. Not really.
Okay.
I rarely play someone out of region like twice, like multiple times. Which is surprising for how much I travel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would play someone like 4 times or like 4 or 5 times from like Indiana since I've gone there 5 times this year. But
Yeah, I was just wondering because whenever we all went to No Jawns 5, oh, the crowd was it was devious. They were mean. The Philly crowd was so angry the whole time. They started shit talking us. They started saying a rap monster's bad. He's carried. I'm just like, oh
I'm not gonna
shit.
lie. I think it's because well, one, it's a much bigger stage. He's in top 8 of a national winner's side, pretty much, or something like that. I think he like lost in winners finals
Yeah, to
to
Kim.
Kim and then won him back. Yeah, I mean it's just their boy versus an out of region guy trying to take the national. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm never in those positions. Never does that really happen. The I rarely ever get like cheered against, like ever. Like the only time I can think of is like a local or something, and I'm like the top dog coming in, and it's just one of my friends is just being my ass on a Tuesday. Like that's it. But like a stage like that, no, I don't know how he keeps his composure.
Hmm.
I could
Also,
do that.
Also, to kind of relate to that,
Mhm.
Dylan and Krudo have honestly they've kind of gotten a little bit like close. They've like talked a lot now. They also
Mhm.
just like play netplay all the time now.
Mhm.
They kind of have like a friendly rivalry going on. And it makes their sets really entertaining because I feel like Krudo is one of the best Sheiks versus Luigi now. You wouldn't think that in terms of like how he plays the matchup, but there's like a lot of like little interactions that I feel like he's just like improved on the matchup. But you don't agree?
I know Dylan's a beast in that matchup. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think Krudo's that good in that matchup. That's just me. I play fucking like 50 Sheiks every week. My entire state is just Sheik at this point. Like the top 12 is like my Luigi, Blessy's Pikachu, like 2 Foxes of like Balloon Day and Sweetie Tea, and then basically everyone else is just Sheik. Like Holiday, Free Palestine, just Ice King, Thrive, Treffin, at least. And there's just more Sheiks. So it could just be my experience, like looking at Krudo play and being like, oh, Free Palestine would have done something different. Ice King would have done something different. in my hot take, I think Krudo's edge guarding is pretty ass. Like from what I remember, it just felt sloppy, and he put himself in very questionable positions a lot of the time. I don't know if like how different his thought process is and like why he's picking certain options, but I don't know. After playing like so many top, like pretty much like top Sheiks, I would look at like literally like Holiday or like Dreffin or like Free Palestine and be like, they would have had, I think, a much better like option select that would have so much more reward with like less risk at all.
Did you watch the
And just
No Jawns pre-local?
no, no.
Krudo won 6-1 there, and I felt like that was the best I've seen a Sheik play versus Rap.
Maybe I'll shut up. Maybe I'll shut up. I'll watch that. I'll watch that and see if like I can pick certain spots. I'm like, yeah, no, that's what they would do. I don't know, but I like Luigi Sheik is probably my like not probably, it's most definitely like my most experienced matchup. So I feel like almost like a fucking god in that matchup in a way. So I look at the sets and I'm like, I don't.
Oh, I
There's a
agree.
lot
If you
stuff.
look at their older sets for sure, like at SmashCon and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like probably was Gauntlet recorded? I don't remember that. I don't think it was.
I think it was recorded. It wasn't streamed.
It was like hand recorded, yeah. Or
It
something
was,
like that.
it was like the Slippy file. They didn't have enough like room on the like their actual stream queue, so they played off stream, but it was still like recorded on Slippy.
Yeah, where you could find that.
3-1 of
It's three
them.
and one.
Yeah, but if you count
Okay.
the pre-local, it's 3-3.
Okay. Interesting.
And also, he gets a lot of experience versus Juicebox back in MDVA, and I feel like Juicebox is also
Yeah,
really good at the Luigi matchup.
yeah, I believe it. Anyone in MDVA would be really good at the Luigi matchup.
Yeah.
It's like Luigi. It's like MDVA, Pittsburgh, and Kentucky are like the three places I feel like I'll play like anyone and be like, God damn, everybody knows this character.
Yeah, the
And you go
race.
to Kentucky and I get terrified. I'm scared.
That's why
I'll play Reeve and I get shit on.
Speaking, I have a question for that later.
Fair.
Actually has a user submitted question for you specifically at the end of the
For
interview.
me
Yeah,
specifically.
for
Oh,
you. Yeah, the race for #1 in MDVA is actually really close right now. It's between Kevin and Rap, obviously. And right now, as of this moment, him and Kevin are even. They're like 3-3. They're dead even. And then Rap has a winning record on everybody else in the region. Meanwhile, Kevin, for the first time, he has an even record with Rap, and then he has a losing record to Junebug and Crike. So if Kevin ends up like going up on Rap like by the end of the season, but still has two losing records, it's gonna be very neck and neck. And obviously, I feel like if Rap gets the winning record on Kevin, he will be for the first time he will be the #1 player in MDVA.
I'm not gonna. Does June always go like DK or does he just like fuck around sometimes?
He always goes DK, but he's from Sova, so he doesn't get too much experience with like people that are like higher in the region, like Nova and then Maryland, Baltimore, etc. So he's usually just like pretty isolated in his own subset of the region. So the only time people get to play him is if they travel to him. So that's why there's like a lot of times on the PR seasons he's usually not ranked because he's lacking data.
I just remember looking at like the last one. He was like fourth. I'm like, I know MDVA is strong, but I don't think Junebug would be fourth. I saw
Yeah,
like Mario on his character. I was like, well, maybe that's why. Playing Mario and fucking around sometimes.
yeah, he sometimes
MDVA
goes.
sounds like a hellscape to try to like rank. Man, there's like I think I tweeted it. It was like there's like 10 top 50 players in MDVA. It's messed up.
Yeah, I think MDVA is easily like a top 3 region in the world.
I think it's the best. I straight up think it's just the best. It's like that. Florida maybe. Florida's kind of deep.
I
And
just feel
like
I feel like a
New
lot
York.
of like the stronger regions like Florida and like SoCal, some of their best players have either like retired or they just like don't compete as much as they used to.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, MDVA, it feels like some of their best players have moved, to be fair. Like, lloD moved, which was, like, a big hit, but they're still,
Water?
like... Yeah, lloD is from, he's from PA now, I believe.
He's in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. He just, like, doesn't, like, go to his locals because he has a full-time doctor job.
Now Pennsylvania is like a top 5 region. They're fucked now. lloD, Cam, Slug, Raz, Polish. That's messed up. lloD moved to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Polish did, too. And this was, like, years ago.
I know Polish is, but I did not know lloD.
Yeah, they both moved, like, years ago. I feel like it was around the
Years?
pandemic time. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Why isn't he on the locals? I mean, I know he's a surgeon, but like,
That's
come on,
probably
make
why.
like $20 for food or something.
Yeah, where's your side gig?
Yeah, where's the side gig, man? I know, like, I know you're making the biggest bag out of anyone in the entire scene, but like, come on, there's so much more bag to get.
I actually have so much respect for lloD. He's like not only one of my favorite players ever, he's like one of the best players I've ever had like the pleasure of playing. So I was seated to play at Wally at the final Smash Con before it got turned into Supernova, and I had to play Wally, and I just like went up the lloD because I didn't know of any other peaches that would be down to play me, and he was totally down. He brought me to the VIP room and we played for like 2.5 hours. I didn't take a single
Damn.
game. He's so insanely good, and so I felt so prepared in that matchup. And like going into the next day when I had to play Wally, he got scared. He DQ'd. I actually did good at that tournament. Yeah, I got 49th at that tournament, so I felt like I
Let's
did
go.
pretty good.
Let's go.
I was like one hit away from getting 33rd. I barely lost to Fudge.
Fudge is good though. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I feel like Supernova is a event, I guess, with that.
Yeah.
He won like 4 straight sets or like 5 this year. He's so good.
Yeah, SmashCon and Supernova in general, just like it's probably like it's a top 2 like stacked events, usually between that and Genesis.
In Genesis, and then it's like, I guess after Big House, which RIP. I think it's Gommel. I think
Gommel's like super huge, yeah.
I had to say, I feel like Supernova is like, if there's like 850 people hypothetically, it's like 800 people who no, I guess slight disrespect. They're just not that good.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's
Like your first round or two might be like a little bit easier than like some of the other tournaments, but then like it
especially
narrows
this
out
year,
very
bro, like
ckly.
you
Yeah,
know,
with all
like
the
just our
Ludwigers.
example, like I just could beat people with my eyes closed. I'm sorry. Poor Ultimate players or like Rivals players or something just coming in, not sure what to do. Felt bad.
And then as soon as your first couple rounds, you're like, whoa, huge jump in skill.
I beat like 4 people in winners in the nicest way possible, no sweat. And I play MG's like Falcon. I'm like, yep, GG's, wrap it up. I'm a losers.
Yeah.
It's like immediately go from like just chillers to like the actual like gauntlet, like 50 top 70 players. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least this year specifically, but I feel like most years it's like 30 top 100 players, which I feel like Gommel has like 50 or 60. I always feel like Gommel's like the second best now.
Yeah, I
Like
know
the rest of
Melee's
them.
not in like the best spot possible, but I do obviously hope that there's like maybe a new tournament series that starts next year. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
We just
I'm
lost a
not
lot.
going out for it. I'm not gambling on it, but you hope.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of nationals. There's just a lot of nationals.
What do you mean
It's
you're
just
not
not the
gambling
best.
on it? You're a known gambler.
I love gambling, man. I just withdrew a few $100s from an online sweepstakes
how,
place.
how much money did
I'm
you
making
lose
money.
at Fast Falls?
I think I said this on record a few times too. The answer to this. I think I did a poll. It was supposed to be $1,000, but then the real thing didn't have cash, so I gave him $200. So I saved myself from $200 there. Yeah, I think the total was like 800 or something. It was 800.
Almost $1,000.
Almost $1,000. It was a fun weekend.
I mean, if you want to gamble, you could always give your money to me. I could use it.
could pay for some coaching.
I'm down.
What's your hourly rate?
I don't actually really have an hourly rate. I've only coached my friends, so I don't know. We could work something out for sure. Yeah, here's my shill.
Plug it in later.
I'm Rap Monster's coach.
Any Luigi's, please. You want any coaching? Come to me. The number one Luigi coach.
Yeah, I actually love labbing Luigi stuff, even though I don't really play the character. There's just like, it's really entertaining for me because I feel like Luigi is not, it's just a character who has not been pushed to his potential, of course.
Not even close, no.
Like, there's so many just like little things. Like, nobody ever told me that like Luigi could CC Fox's Nair till 82 and get a free down smash. I would have never known that if I didn't test it. Also, you know how many people have told me that Pikachu Nair, it's Sakurai angle, so you can't CC it all. I've heard that from a lot of people. So I
No.
so I
see it
test
all the time.
I know, so I tested it. I'm just like, no, Luigi can CC like Pikachu's aerials for a long time. I wrote down the percents at
That's
one
how I win the
point.
matchup.
Yeah.
How Luigi wins.
hmm
It's so good.
it's really funny. I feel like there's also just a lot of misinformation like that regarding mid tiers.
Mm-hmm. Just lack of experience nowadays.
So where do
That's
you
why
think?
that's why I'm top 100. Lack of experience. Easy as that.
I think it's a little bit more than that. More than just a little bit of lack of experience.
Ice climbers.
Yeah, that helps.
Insane ice climbers, and I look like a fraud. If you exclude ice climbers and in-state wins, I look like a fraud.
You gotta grind. It'll be worth it. You on Y jump's gonna go crazy.
Me knowing matchups besides like Icy's, Fox, Sheik, Pika, and DK will go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
I learned Falcon and Marth, and shit, everybody's cooked.
Speaking of Fox, what do you think about that matchup?
60-40, pretty solved, honestly. I mean, the biggest annoyance is the game of Fox approaching. Like, that's my biggest weakness. I feel like I have no answer for a lot, or I just don't get a good enough answer for a lot of Fox's approaches, like SDIing drill or like consistently CCing there. Like, honestly, I didn't realize I was supposed to SDI in for a lot of Fox drills, like full go at you, like wave dash. Well, I mean, like short hop aerial drill. I thought I was supposed to DI out like every time.
Yeah, it really depends upon like how they're positioning.
If they're going straight up or down, or if they're going at an angle, pretty much. I didn't know there was a difference. So I do think the edge guard game is not solved, like, at all. And I feel like I'm trying to solve it right now. I'm trying to solve edge guarding because I realized Luigi's edge guarding is really good if you know what spot to play at. Like, I've been telling Dylan consistently, like, dude, if you had your everything and my edge guard game, we'd be the greatest Luigi, like, by far. We'd be like top 20. But I genuinely think his biggest weakness is just edge guarding, and it's because, like, Fox specifically, if he's up being, especially far away, like, you could just stay on stage and just short hop right as he's about to move and then react. If he goes down the ledge, you could just short hop fast fall down there. If he's going at you, you could just short hop like fair. If he goes high, you could double jump fair. If he goes really high, you could just land back down, turn around, and then just grab ledge. Like, obviously depends on like location. Like, if they're really far away, then like it's really easy. But if they're like right there, it's kind of gets trickier because it's scarier if you fuck up even like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if they're above ledge, it gets a lot trickier because they probably will want to go to ledge. If they're below ledge, you can just short hop down there and you're kind of fine. It's like not that bad.
That's some really good insight though, because I do agree. Like, his edge guards in general could use a lot of work.
Dude, I see Dylan go to ledge and it pisses me off. I tell him this every time. He goes to ledge immediately, like as if it's like habit. And I just get pissed off. I'm like, dude, you're giving him center stage for no reason. Especially if Fox is above ledge. There is no reason for you to go to ledge. Because he could just side be in. Or just up be high.
He's
And it's
got
like
he's
the
gotten a
only way
little
that
bit
works.
better at it over time for sure though, but yeah, definitely needs a lot of work. He's gotten a lot better at covering side Bs. I felt like that was his biggest
I see
weakness.
that, yeah.
He started doing what I call the Yo Rippler, where he does the back air versus spacey side B.
hmm I the only application I see is like good when he goes to the ledge is like double jump back air. But even then, I feel like that's a problem of Foxes of like not having a good recovery.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they just decide, oh, I'm gonna pick a shitty spot to recover because I don't know, they're bad or something.
How do you feel about like Luigi's punish game on FD?
Good, he's so fucking good. It's so good, and Rap is kind of exposing it a lot. I feel like I'm kind of bad with it. Like I'm not consistent with it at all. I get exploded too much. But Luigi itself, I mean, the chain grab, obviously. You get any down smash, and it's like Foxes know where to go. They can't go anywhere. Even most characters, even like Marth, honestly, you can get like a down smash. You can get a simple up air fair, send them off stage. Not that bad. You get real, like, consistently get really nice 3-hit combos where they can't like roll on a platform away, and it's like, well, shit, I can't do anything without putting myself in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, I'm excited for whenever Dylan. I feel like his biggest weakness in the chain grab right now is he always ends it early with the up smash around like 30 to 40%. He always goes for early up
Same thing, yeah.
smash because what he's supposed to be doing is it can be really good because if they DI it bad, like they hold away, they go straight up, you can continue the combo. If they hold in, it turns into a tech chase scenario. So it's still obviously a good option, but what the more optimal thing you're supposed to do the wave dash up tilt and regrab.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a spot between like 40 and 60 where you can't really do that, right?
I'm not sure
Or,
actually. I
I
feel like
remember being like 60 to 90, you can do
yeah.
like the wave dash back up to regrab, but I don't know. Some
I think it's supposed to be around 35 where you start doing the up tilt into grab, and then like after that like you start doing up tilt and then you can no longer regrab, but you can like get DI mix ups, whether it's like up air or doing early forward air, or like you do multiple up tilts if they DI it wrong.
I was also thinking about doing it like around like 40, doing like a down throw tech chase. I was thinking about trying to lab like, especially against like Falcon, like a down throw tech chase, kind of like similar to Wizzy. I was thinking about trying to like practice that.
That is exactly what I've tried getting Dylan on. I labbed this like a couple months ago. This was like shortly after he lost to Wizzy at Gommel. I was like trying to push Luigi's. No, this was actually after he lost to Gatsu, where he choked that set, where he
Mm-hmm.
got reverse 3-0'd. And he just determined like he obviously doesn't want to go FD anymore, which I never thought FD was like super good in the Falcon matchup because like Luigi doesn't have like an up throw punish game on Falcon too much. So
I love FD against Falcon. I can't lie.
right.
I'm also asked the matchup, so who knows?
I feel like it just benefits like Falcon, just like Falcon loves having more space. It just benefits his combo more because you don't have any platforms to escape to. That's why I think FD is really scary in that matchup.
The reason why I like FD is because typically I get caught on platforms, like with up air or whatever. It feels like his approaches are a lot more linear, and the punish game makes him not have anywhere to go. I feel like I can actually just hit like 3 straight down smashes and be perfectly fine. That's why I like FD, and honestly, I just like the space. I hate Yoshi's. I
Really,
really hate Fountain. People say Fountain's really good. I hate Fountain because like down air just goes through the platform and I just fucking die. It's so annoying. And then Pokemon, I think it's also just bad. So it's like what Battlefield, FD, Dreamland. Dreamland's fine. Like Dreamland is fine, but also I think FD is just the best. But I could be
really,
wrong. Yeah.
very interesting perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like FD is just like it just I feel like it just makes the matchup harder. And I feel like if you're getting stuck on platforms, it's usually because you're putting yourself there, and that's what you need to
Yeah.
avoid, really. I feel like the punish game can also just be better on the plats, like once you start like learning how to tech chase up there. It can really extend
Mm-hmm.
your combos, because versus Falcon, you get them to like that mid percent, if they DI the down smash correctly, a lot of times your combo just ends if there is no platform tech chase.
Yeah.
But if it
Mm-hmm.
works for you, it works for you.
I don't know, I just like it,
Yeah.
but I lose to a lot of Falcons this year, so yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like the smaller space can be really good for you. It's just you have to learn
Mhm.
how to use that space. Because I completely
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from. Because especially Rap versus HBox, I feel like
Mhm.
even though like Luigi should be good on Yoshi's versus Puff because really early kills, feels like a player like HBox utilizes that small space way better than Dylan does, for example, and that's why I didn't really like him, at least in this moment in time. I don't think he should
Mhm.
go Yoshi's in that matchup until he learns how to utilize that space more, because it just feels like he gets boxed out a lot. So that
Mhm.
might be a reason why you like the bigger space versus Falcon, because you're not super comfortable in that tight corridor.
It's like that, and it's just like I just die off of like any seemingly like down air like me. Like Falcon has so many setups on that
Hmm.
stage.
I could see Dreamland being good though. You said you like Dreamland. I could see that being a good stage.
You just live really long. I feel like Falcon doesn't have like the best recovery. I think his move, like his air drift, is still annoying as hell. But it's a not that bad like rinse and repeat, honestly.
The only thing I'm worried
Especially
about is if Falcons start getting a lot better at the edge guard game, which some of them have. I just feel like even with like the you have like more chances to side B, of course, if you live longer. I feel like it doesn't really matter. Meanwhile, on a stage like Yoshi, since it is smaller blast zones and also the platform sticks out a little bit more, you have more opportunities, even if you do die earlier, to actually survive whenever the Falcons start getting better at the punish game and the edge guard game.
interesting.
That's at least what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like there's a lot of times off stage, it's just like, sure, like, let's say you get, like, need at, like, 60, and you barely live on Yoshi's, but on
Mm-hmm.
Dreamland, for example, you'll live a lot longer. And
Yeah.
you're, like, way up here on Dreamland, you're in, like, the top blast zone or whatever, and then you're, like, side being and stuff, and then the Falcon just, like, they actually just, like, go for the knees, and they, like, time it correctly and
Or like
everything, and they're not dropping it.
yeah.
Meanwhile, on Yoshi's, like you're in the top blast zone, you have the platform sticking out here. So if they miss their up air, or they miss their knee, you can air dodge through, and you barely have a platform to actually escape to.
Interesting. Yeah, I see that now.
Because I've noticed whenever Dylan plays on Yoshi's, it just feels like he has more opportunities to survive on Yoshi's, even though that like doesn't sound correct just because the blast zones are tighter. I feel like he started going Yoshi's and especially Fountain more often, and I see like I'm seeing the results in real time. It just like he feels like he's very comfortable in these stages because it just makes it like Falcon gets like stifled. He just like doesn't know what to do whenever he's just like closed in on you because it feels like he really benefits whenever there's more space. And I think of it from like a Marth point of view because that's exactly how Marth plays the matchup as well. He likes the tight space. Obviously, Marth has the advantage of having bigger hitboxes and better movement,
Yeah.
but the point still stands. Luigi can do some of the similar stuff. Like I've figured out like Falcon like full approaching like you guys are on opposite sides of the stage and like Falcon like wants to do like a drive by like knee or a drive by nair. If you just sit there and F tilt, you can beat out his full drift and aerial every single time if you time the F tilt correctly, and you can react to it. And that's a Marthism. Marth will just like wall out Falcon's like just full jumping aerials with like his fair and stuff. So I was just like, what if I do this with Luigi F tilt? And it does work.
Like not even just on Yoshi's, but just like in general, like the
Any
full
stage, any
or hop
stage.
and
Yes. If Falcon is like, he's running and you know how far he goes from like his full run jump and aerial. No
standing
matter the
far, yeah.
stage, you can F tilt and beat his aerial if you time it correctly, and it's all reaction.
Damn. Okay. Never thought about that.
Yeah, my friend Napkino, he's a Sheik player. He calls Luigi F tilt diet Sheik F tilt, which is really funny.
So,
Because Sheik does a similar thing. Like her F tilt is better, but it doesn't hit as far.
no.
It's more lagless, of course.
Mm-hmm. There's like no lag. I mean, it's messed up.
Hmm. Meanwhile, Luigi F tilt has more lag, but it has more range.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a good move. I just underutilize it for
Hmm.
sure.
There's also a lot of stuff you can do off of CC in like any matchup really. Like CC down smash and CC F tilt are just like your best friends.
TCF, so really?
Yeah, because they both F tilt technically comes out a frame before down smash, but it's like one of those weird moves where he does the F tilt, but on frame 4, it's like the hitbox is like right here on the inside, and then frame 5 it actually sticks out. So basically, down smash and F tilt come out on the same frame. So sometimes CC F tilt can be better just because it hits higher, and also if you're like trying to push them like off stage at like high percents, for example, it can be better, stuff like that. And that's like whenever CC F tilt's better. Yeah, down smash of course is a better move. There's just like some scenarios where CC F tilt's just better, and that's just like one of them, for example.
Also does produce a tech chase, which is
yes, of course. Even if they hold in on the F tilt, sometimes you'll get like double F tilt. Or like I saw Dylan one time. He did. They held in on his F tilt. He did an F tilt into short hop fair, and I was just like, like this is Sheik.
Yeah, if you have momentum on like the F tilt, you can definitely get like a fair, like a short hop fair if they DI in. I love when that happens. So nice.
I'm trying to think of more questions to relay this back to my video. But obviously, you see, I love nerding out about Luigi stuff. It's like my son.
I need to think about this more. This is why I like it. I need to think more about the game.
Yeah, I love looking at Luigi gameplay. Yeah. Just like looking at these situations, it feels very like fun just like looking at a character who hasn't been pushed too much, because I'm a Marth main, obviously. Hold on. Yeah, with what was I talking about? With a character who's like a mid tier, it's really fun just like actually like labbing them out, because since I'm a Marth man, it feels like a lot of stuff has just been like solved. Obviously, like Zane is just like the best representative of Marth, has pushed the character in so many ways. Also, just like leaves like a lot of the discoveries like just feeling kind of like null. A lot of them have already been discovered, or a lot of things you do find, it's like, sure, this is nice, but there's like other better things. Stuff like that. With Luigi, it feels like anytime I like come up with something, I see like immediate results, because either it hasn't been done before, it hasn't been pushed enough before, or since I'm like friends with Dylan and I like give him a lot of this information, it goes to him and I can see it in real time.
True.
It feels really fun, like actually labbing a character who has not been pushed, because it feels like there's like meta advancements. You can see those advancements in real time that are like game changing. Him and I have this meme anytime I like come up with like a big discovery. I'm like, you might have to call this one game changing. Indeed.
I feel like Marth, like if you find anything, it's like new application of like down smash or like side B. It's extremely niche stuff. Or like F tilt. It's like, okay, but it's like you use it like once every like 10 games maybe.
The commentator classic of saying Marth F tilt is an underutilized move. It's not. F tilt is like good in like 0.01 of situations. F smash is like just almost better, almost always better.
F smash.
Exactly. F smash the goat.
It's only like slightly faster. The only times I see F tilt worthwhile is like a roll away to like near ledge as like a tech chase or something.
Yeah, it's also
like,
just F tilt's like strong hit is just like harder to hit than F smash. It's also
a lot harder,
and then the weak hit just like is bad. The F tilt, it's like, honestly, I feel like Marth's jab is better than Marth's F tilt half the time. Like, there's a lot of application out of, like, that hasn't been, like, totally pushed in, like, take laser jab versus Falco. There's, like, some situations where you can catch Falco jumping in, and then you can, like, put out a jab, and if it tipper jabs, at certain percents, you can, like, actually get a follow-up, or you can get, like, a knockdown and stuff like that. It's, like, a really good keep-away tool. Like, I think, I'm more of a, like, if you want to talk about, like, Marth's underutilized moves, I think jab has a lot more just, like, use than F-tilt. Even if it's not much.
I see mostly used as, like, the catch side B.
Oh, yeah, the edge guard game, yeah. And you're not seeing Marth F-tilt being used for the edge guard game.
True.
Anytime I hear Martha F-tilt fans, I'm just like, I gotta shut it down. Yeah, I can't stand that move.
I'm a big down smash fan. I love down smash.
Marth down smash, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I like Luigi down smash, but Marth down smash.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's really nice to hit the sweet spot. I've been trying to hit the back sweet spot, and it's that never really worked. But
Dude,
it's
and
when I
even
get it though, when I get it, it'll be so nice.
yeah, and I also don't want anybody to think that I'm like a Marth like down player. I think he's second best in the game, and his only losing
Yeah.
matchup is Sheik. So, but Marth back hit of down smash. If you do hit that, have you ever known that's like a lot weaker than the first hit, like significantly
I
weaker,
didn't I didn't know that, but I believe it. Yeah.
which doesn't make any sense because it's harder to hit. But yeah, if you actually do
It's
land that,
impossible.
huh?
It's like impossible to hit it.
Yeah, and even if you do, once you do, not to ruin the joy, but like once you do hit it, and you're like, wait, why didn't that
It doesn't even
kill?
kill. Yeah.
Because you can get like some really early kills on floaties with the first down smash. Like you can kill. It's like similar to like Fox's up smash, like
Mhm.
damage and knockback. Like down smash can kill like Peach at like 70-ish% or whatever. Sometimes you hit the back hit, that's not killing till like I don't know, like 90, 95. It's like that big of a
That's not.
difference.
Oh yeah, still fine. Still fine. It'll still
Yeah,
kill.
it's still a move. It's just like with how much harder it is to hit, you would think it would be like at least as strong as the first hit.
I would hope it'd be stronger. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it makes sense why it's not. I get where Sakurai's coming from, but I don't agree with it.
Now we gotta boot him out. He's done. Here, let me refer to my note sheet of questions.
Mhm.
I have a note sheet that I had for Ja Raiden, and I'll use for you as well. Oh yeah, like in terms of like whenever you first got into the game, how far did you believe Luigi could like theoretically go?
Like on the tier list.
No, just like in terms of like performance, do you think Luigi could like win tournaments? Do you think he could be like could a player be like top 10 with him in the world, that type of stuff?
I mean, my goal from the start has been to get top 8 at a major with solo Luigi, and it's only been done 3 times. Twice by a bait and one by fucking fluff. Like, all right, come on, we can do better than this. Rap will do it eventually. I don't want to put more pressure on him, but I know he can do it eventually.
He
He's
also
already
wants to
almost at
do
it.
it.
He's been so close multiple times this year. I think it's only an inevitability. Um, but like other stuff, I mean, tier list wise, I feel like he's almost comfortably where he should be. He went back down because of DK, but DK is not as good as Luigi. I'm gonna be honest. I think Luigi should be thought of next to like Samus, Pika, Yoshi, like that area. Honestly, I think he's better than Yoshi just because of ease of access. Like Yoshi is so fucking hard to play, and Luigi, he's so easy. I'm gonna be honest, he's such an easy character to play. To get like he's like Doc in a way, but I feel like you can kind of just pick him up and be like, oh yeah, I know how this character works on a pretty simple level. It's literally like just leveling up. You can understand like it's a pretty straight shot trajectory of like what can I improve with this character. Worldwide, I could see top 10. I like Doc was sixth in the world or something at one point, like 2013
Yeah,
for
I think
true.
Shroomed was peaked at number 8 if I'm not mistaken. It was like 8 or
Something like
9.
that. Like if Doc can do that, if like even people nowadays, like Junebug got top 20, like there's no reason why Luigi can't like also get top 20. I feel like with the character at least once, like we can do that. Like the fact that just now is the first time anyone's breaking into the top 30 is kind of messed up. Like the fact that a Bait or any Mexico never did it, even though obviously they were like right there. They were like 31 and like 33 and 35 or whatever. Like it's so doable. Even like Calmaster was like basically like top 10 in like '06 when I was still in diapers.
Yeah,
So
the OG goat.
the OG goat easily Mount Rushmore. Uh, what was the other part of the question? Was like,
So whenever you first got into the game, like how far do you
yeah,
believe he would get pushed? Like okay, in terms of like Rap Monster, like
Yeah.
actually like getting top 30 for the first time, the first year that he was able to actually travel, him getting ranked 30 on the summer rankings.
Mhm.
And the national rankings for the top 100 for the year, that isn't out
I
yet,
think you go higher.
obviously. Yeah, he won a tournament. He does have a couple of dips. He has like two bad-ish tournaments, but I feel like his
Like we
highs
tried in
just like
fastballs, that's it though.
yeah. I don't think Fast Falls. He places seed at Fast Falls.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he was seeded ninth. And he also
Hmm.
he was seeded to lose to Panda, and he beat Panda, so he did get a win, a big win
Did
there.
eventually on that, yeah. That's fair.
So with Rap Monster getting ranked that high his first year traveling, has your opinion on Luigi changed at all, or do you feel like this is just like justification for your existing beliefs? Are you just seeing like new things you've never seen before, and you're like, oh wow, Luigi could go farther than I thought?
I guess a little bit of both. Like I knew that Luigi was untapped. Like I walked into the character and I was like, there's no way this is where it ends. Like he obviously has so much to do and so much like stuff to improve on. And Rap obviously is proving it, but he's also just like pushing it even harder than I originally thought. And I also can just see how it can go even farther. Like this feels like the beginning, literally, of like a renaissance in a way. But I feel like Luigi will just keep getting better and better, and he'll be thought of like more highly because of this. Like, yeah, I guess I just like, and basically, I basically just walked in with like, he's untapped. He's still untapped. There's still so much to learn. Um, there's just so much more like robotic things you can do, like perfect like consistent perfect ledge dashes, consistent wave dashes, consistent chain grabs, consistent punish game, stuff like that, consistent edge guard game. It's like stuff like that. If you could just piece it all together, I think Luigi could be like a top, like could get easily top 10 and like a Luigi player. Probably not me. Probably Rap. No, I'm not even gonna be close. If I get top 50, I'll take it. Um, if it's even if it's not Rap, I think somebody eventually will break into it and will just push the character that far. Like top 10 is so doable, honestly.
It's so interesting hearing like you and Ja Ryden talk about this because both of you do agree that Luigi can get top 10. And both of you
Mhm.
he especially said that like he always believed that. Even back like he's been playing since I believe he told me 2013. So
Yeah.
he's believed that since the beginning. And he just saw like
Mhm.
Rap doing this. So I was just like, yep, this is what I thought. Like I like Luigi can go this far. And he believes that Rap is a like combination of just like all these different parts of Luigi because usually like Luigi's would be really good at one thing, like Eddie's really good at like the patience game, and he would just like kind of just play like his own kind of thing. And then Ja Raiden would be
Mhm.
like more technical and he'd like try to just like analyze all these situations. And then Rap is
Mhm.
like he's a combination of just like all these different eras. He's like
It's like the Avatar or something.
yeah, and he also
From multiple
and he
platforms.
mentioned specifically a lot of people pick up Luigi not to be good, but just to be like a meme pick and just like do like funny
Literally,
combos.
that's why I baited. Literally, why I baited it.
Yeah, and he feels like Dylan also incorporates that because you know he goes for the misfire kill on Zayn, and Ja Ryden was telling me he's just like if I was in that situation I would never think like that. I would be like shaking and be like no, go to ledge.
I do that sometimes too.
hmm
I love going for misfire when like Peach is parasoling or the DK is recovering high.
hmm
I genuinely think it's good, but it's also like a mentality thing where it's like I feel confident and I'm gonna fuck you up and trying to ruin their mentality in the set.
Yeah.
I fucking love misfire. I fucking hate it at the same time. It's such a
Mm.
bad move.
And that's why it's your tag.
That's why it's my tag. I love gambling.
And a lot of times you just end up losing, right? But you got to pay the
Sometimes
risk.
you lose $800. How does that just happen?
So I had such a good question, then I lost it. So oh yeah, you were talking about just like the mental pressure and just like tilting your opponent with like moves like
Yeah.
misfire in tournaments. Like like Kem and Dylan were playing, and there's like a lot of stuff going on in that grand finals set, of course. Like coming from winners finals where Dylan almost got four stocked the final game. How do you believe somebody comes back from that when they get the run back in grand finals?
I don't know how he did it because I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to. I'd be depressed in losers finals. Um, how do you do that? I mean, in that specifically, I mean, you have time to think about it. Um,
And
I guess even like
especially with
how
like
I can think
how
about it.
loud both crowds were, the MDVA crowd, the Philly crowd shit talking, like all this like crazy outside the game stuff happening at the same time. How do you believe somebody just just deletes all of that, or maybe they even use it to enforce their play? How do you feel like somebody navigates through that?
I think I guess the thing about like a experience specifically in like March this year, I was at a West Virginia tournament. There was no crowd thing, but thankfully, but I I use noise canceling headphones, so that's how I kind of try to block out any semblance of a crowd. So I guess there's that. But in March, there was a tournament called Almost Heaven. I played a really good Sheik player named lloD, and I think that was the first time I ever beat lloD was at that event. But in like I was up 2-1, pulled off a lucky as hell misfire game 3 or 2 or something. So I felt good going into it. I think lloD takes game 3 or something like that. I go FD and I just get 4 stock. Basically, just give up the 4 stock and just get shit on. And I'm just like, in my mentality, I'm just like, I know this is the stage. I know this is the correct decision. I just happen to play bad, and I need to understand. I need to get back on top of my shit. And I just play game 5 and win because I was able to get back on top of my shit and try to just block it out. Like I had a giveaway game. I had a giveaway game, like a whole set. I guess you just have to think of winners finals. It's just like maybe I was just playing sloppy. Maybe I just gave him a couple extra recoveries. Maybe I just wasn't on top of my edge guard game. Maybe I just didn't get the chain grab as much as I wanted to. This time, let me just do it this time. I still have a set to. I lost a set. Unfortunately, I didn't give myself a good position, but I'm not out. I still have a fighting chance. So let's just hit it this time.
I like that. A lot of melee is just like a mental game, and just telling yourself it's fine, I can still do it is sometimes just like all you need. Just like reevaluate the situation and just like move forward. Because the first thing Dylan hopped off the stage and he walks up to me, he's like, "I know I can still win." I was like,
That's what you
"Damn,
need.
yeah."
That's what you
Because
need.
sometimes it's a
If you
huge
think you can't win, it's over.
yeah, it's especially sometimes like depending upon different tournaments, different players, because sometimes he won't say that. Sometimes he'll just be, "Oh, that was a really rough loss," and he just focuses on that was a loss. But in that moment, he just says like, "I can still win." I'm just like, "Yes, you can," and that's
Yep.
exactly what he did.
You do.
It's just so awesome. Also, how do you feel like if you are get a misfire as you're recovering? How do you feel like that affects just like the state of the game, the state of the set? Because that can sometimes be a big turning point, right? If somebody messes up their edge and they get misfired and they die early. How do you feel like that
Also, there's a
affects like
lot of
everything?
factors. There's a lot of factors when it goes to it. I mean, if I get like 3 in a row, I think my opponent's probably just cracking at the seams, just losing it. If I kill them with it, they're also cracking at the seams. But sometimes it'll be like Fountain. I want a normal side B. I get a misfire, go to the other side of the stage, and I can't recover. Now I'm cracking at the seams. But it's a lot of factors. But I mean, I guess specifically, it's like if I'm getting a shit ton throughout the entire set, it's such a good bonus for me. And if I'm hitting them with it, such a good bonus. But if they have an answer for it, I'm fucked. It's over. I lose. Like a lot of people that especially are like getting like more like I played like Butter Donkey or something in friendlies, and he's just preeminently like down airing above ledge for like the potential misfire. And I'm just like, I can't ever win. I just can't do this. This is impossible. He's preparing just like he's hitting air intentionally just in case for the misfire. It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's messed up.
Who
He knows
does
it.
Butter Donkey play? DK?
Marth
Marth.
or Sheik. He's really good. He's like a hidden boss.
Whenever he's doing down air, so he's doing like a down air from ledge, and then he's like on the ledge and he does a
Like
down
above
air.
ledge, yeah. He's like staying on stage, and we'll just turn around at, like down air if he expects me to go like misfire on stage. I like even though I didn't do it, like Saibi and I went low. I like look at that and I'm like, he's so prepared, he's so ready for this that it's like I can't have an answer for it. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like I can't recover.
Yeah, I feel like that's whenever like the ledge is like here and stuff, and like as long as it's not battlefield, like you go like maybe this low, and even if you get like barely caught by like the very tip of the bottom of down air, if you get enough SDI, you can still tech.
Yeah, I'm just really bad at that. I feel
Oh
like.
yeah. It's just like that's like just pushing like the Luigi game like farther. Just like situations like that where you're just like ready for the next step. Because you know how like Wizzy gets like insane SDI. He'll always text stuff and then immediately like just does like his up B and like you end up getting hugged, and if you don't like space perfectly around it, like there's just like stuff like that like Luigi's can do better at, just like the crazy SDI. Like do you know how Wizzy SDI is?
Does he just like? I saw him like revert back to like center or something, but I know he does like he just mashes it, right?
He does the
Turn
wank
side.
DI, so he uses like his. I have like a video of it. I don't think I could find it right now, but he like changes his. You know how like a lot of Luigi's will like change their grip when they do like the mashing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that for SDI, because that's the best way to do it in 64, because there's no DI in that game, so you just do like combination, just like wank DI with like your hand.
I want to see a video of him like it would like see his hands and see how he does it because I've thought about trying to work on that because my SDI is. I mean, it's fine, but obviously it'd be so much better if I could just pull it out whenever.
Yeah, my friend Napkino's also insane at SDI, and he copies Wizzy's method. I want to see if I could find it. Because he took a video of himself doing it before, because he was showing Dylan how to do it, and like Dylan said that he wants to learn how to SDI like that in the future. Because we were talking about like Fox up air, and Napkino gets it like 70% of the time, which is just like big in general. That like can really change the tides. Like you could just win a game off of just like not dying to that or not getting juggled by it. Because I give him a lot of Fox practice, and he just like SDIs most of my up airs. I'm just like crashing out. I'm just like, I'm supposed to be giving, huh?
It goes far. I mean, makes your opponent nervous to even try to kill you with that.
Yeah, and sometimes if you SDI, especially if you're Marth, if you SDI the up air, there's some situations where you can sneak in a fair right afterwards, and you can turn the up throw up air into your combo. I'm going to find this. I know Dylan saved it. I should have told him to send it to me too.
He's just throwing his controller around. What the fuck?
Yeah, the jittering of it.
He's just throwing his controller back and forth.
Yeah. I misremembered. I was saying stuff about the palm, but that's not right at all, obviously.
But he's kind of just moving his controller physically, like
yeah,
up and down.
Yeah, he puts the stick in the right direction, then he's just like jittering his controller to do the movement for him.
So he's just holding it like this and just going.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's how you get the most SDI inputs. Yep.
I feel like you're not even moving like the stick itself. You're just. Am I crazy? Oh yeah, I'm pushing it too hard.
Yeah, there you go.
It's weird, but I kind of fuck with it.
Yeah, it's definitely something you have to like get practice on, where it's just like natural, where you can like, and then like immediately like get back to playing the game after you get the SCI, because you know how like Wizzy will just like SCI everything, so he'll just like do this and then immediately just go back to playing. Okay, let me check out my questions again. See if I have a last few for you. And then don't worry, I'll let you know ahead of time whenever we get to the Dylan question. That's the final question that you get to look forward to.
Final question, the viewer submitted question. Interesting.
Okay, so in general, I haven't asked you your thoughts about it specifically, but we've talked a lot around it. So, Rap Monster winning No Jawns 5, biggest Luigi tournament win like ever. What are your thoughts
Mhm.
in general about that?
I mean, it's huge for the character. I mean, basically, when he beat Krudo, Chem twice. Who else did he beat?
Bobby Big Balls and 404
He did
Cray,
3-0 Bobby,
Jude.
3-0 Bobby. He did one more before that, right? Another ranked player.
404 Cray he beat.
Four, damn, damn.
And you know the Marth player Jude, he beat Jude.
I did see that, and I need to see the set because Jude 3-0'd me at the start of the year at a different Philly event. So
They played twice
I mean,
actually. They played at No Jawns and they played at the pre-local, and Dylan obviously won both times.
that's crazy. I mean, it's huge. I mean, especially with the character variants, also between like people in his region, people in Philly who are very, very strong. I mean, it's a very good way to end the year. I mean, literally, like he's been traveling so fucking hard this year.
Yeah, and not to brag or anything, but I did prepare Dylan for that set, and the final game we played, I did four stock him, so
You did?
yeah. It's so funny because that happens so, like you play somebody enough times, you just are going to get four stocks if you're both good players.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably four stocked me, I don't know, in total probably like 20 plus times. But I have a few in there.
That's impressive. Put that on the rap sheet. Put that in the resume for the ballot.
Yeah, four stocked Rat Monster
In friendlies. Don't worry about it though.
in friendlies, but at a tournament.
It was at a national. It was at a national.
True. I think technically it's still a regional though. I don't think it reaches national status.
I don't believe it. I'm not gonna lie. With how stacked some regions are, I feel like you just gotta admit it's like a national.
Yeah.
Like 100+ people. What? At least 10 ranked players.
I think a lot of people
Like
just have like weird definitions for that. There's just like these
it's
weird rule. That's why like Ultimate has their like whole naming convention for like a lot of these events, and like different players have like points registered to their name that add to it, and like has to exceed a certain level. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but it's
I
that
also hate
that's
it.
that's part of the reason why they have a system, because compared to Melee doesn't really have a known system for that type of stuff. It's just like, oh yeah, if you have enough like top 50 players and top 10, needs at least like a few top 10 players, yeah, national, yeah.
And most of the stuff I feel like it's just vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Just straight up vibes.
Sometimes it works out, and then other times it's questionable, but it's, in general, still doesn't take away from it being like Luigi's biggest tournament win ever.
I mean, Luigi winning a big national like that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But he like outplaced at least like 3 people who were ranked higher than him,
Uh,
taking 3 sets,
yes,
beating 2 of them.
I don't know if Kem is ranked higher than him. I think Kem was like ranked right above him,
26.
31.
That's like 20. Ken, I think is like 25 or something like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot Slug was there too. I forgot to
Check.
mention Slug.
Slug's the only reason why I'm ranked. I love Slug.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, but somebody in our region, Kush Messiah, he was like a hit away from beating Slug like really early in the tournament. It was game 5 last set.
Damn. And I lied. Ken is 32.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, and we don't know what the end of the rankings will be. Kem might be higher.
We'll see.
And then
I think he'll honestly, no disrespect, but I feel like he'll be a little bit lower. It's just when you get to like top 40, it gets a lot more stacked with eligibility and such.
yeah, I feel like the first half of his year was really good, and I feel like the latter half of his year a little bit of a dip.
I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like the first
Really?
half of the year, well, I feel like for rap or just in general.
Oh no, I'm talking about Kem.
Oh, for Ken. Yeah, probably a little bit of a dip in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like Dylan's like performance has been like pretty like consistent with some like bumps. He has like a couple like really big highs and then like a couple of lows. Like he got 49th at a tournament like earlier in the year. But that was like Yeah, Full Bloom, where he lost to.
He didn't have bad losses. He lost to Jmook and DZ. Those were not bad at all. Those were
Uh,
respectable.
I would say DZ is like quote unquote a bad loss.
Yeah, I think of him like a top 100 player. Honestly,
Yeah,
he's the top three like Yoshi. It's just a weird matchup, and I don't know if Dylan
yeah, I
knows
would
it.
say out of all the top tiers, that's like, or top and high tiers, however you want to categorize them, definitely think Yoshi is like his worst personal matchup. He just has no experience versus Yoshi.
He didn't coach me for Daniel though in
Yeah,
preparation because
he told me some of the tips he gave you, which is good. He definitely has some game knowledge. I definitely think you are actually just better at the Yoshi matchup overall, though, compared to your levels.
yeah, honestly, I think I'm just better at it. Like I don't know if I told him, but I just like watched Omsa's streams for like the entirety of like the first few years, like
Mm-hmm.
2021 to like 2023 or whatever. Like Omza was like my streamer that I watched. I loved watching Omza. He doesn't stream as much anymore, but that's kind of I feel like subconsciously I just picked up on like what Yoshi likes and just like it's just it. I like played against Daniel and I was like, I know what he's going for. This is such a Yoshi thing to do.
It felt like one
Even
of
I
those
don't play
game
Yoshi.
fives that didn't feel like a game five, honestly. Like
Yeah,
could have easily been a 3-1. I think the only like tough game was I don't
it
even
was
remember.
Yoshi's.
Yeah, that was like the only one that like it seemed like pretty like Daniel favored, but all the other ones it's just like especially that game five, you like almost three stocked them.
Mhm. Like it just felt like something like an X Mango like 2019 set where like whoever wins like Battlefield or something, it's like over because it's like, oh, you counter pick like Pika to Yoshi's or something, then Pika goes FD and then lose on Pokemon, then win on Fountain or something. It just felt like that where it was like whoever took game one, it was like, oh, I haven't answered with a stage next.
Yeah, I feel like the only stage in that matchup that's like pretty solid for Yoshi is just Yoshi's.
It's just Yoshi's. Like I was fine on Fountain. Fountain's fine. Battlefield's all right. The commentators were saying to go to the Pokemon. I was like, ah, I like Dreamland that in that stage because I think I showed it in the set.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
I
you
just
were
lived
still
for
getting
forever.
yeah, you lived forever and you were still getting like pretty early-ish kills versus Yoshi. It only affected your survivability in a good way and uh, Yoshi's survivability didn't change at all on that stage. Still died at similar percents because of you
I didn't
breaking
give
double
him
jump
really a lot.
armor so easily.
I didn't break his like double jump armor with like side B at like 60 a second stock, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Like you you could just like react to whatever Yoshi is doing so easily, especially off of him being getting off of top plat. He's on top plat. I'm like below side plat. I'm like, oh, you want to double jump, cancel, hit me or something? Yeah, good luck. I'm just gonna down smash
Yeah,
you and then beat
that's
you
another
with
thing
stage.
why I think you're a lot better at that matchup because you look for those specific situations and you just like know to play around them. Meanwhile, Rap he's just like way too aggro in a lot of spots, and it just like that's how he gets like blown up a lot.
Like I think literally the reason why he lost at DZ was just he didn't know that he shouldn't attack Yoshi on platform like effort. Like avoid it like the bubonic play. You just cannot do it, man. Because
Mm,
it's an easy, oh, I'm gonna double jump up air and now Yoshi has ground. I am in the air, he might juggle me. It's just not worth it at all. Just understand if he's on platform, Yoshi is likely gonna be able to shield and will punish you for trying to hit them on shield.
mm,
You just can't. You just wait on the ground and you can CC Nair and pretty easily.
mm-hmm. All right, I will ask you two more questions. How does that sound?
I'm down for however many questions. We could keep
Okay.
talking until midnight. I don't care. I got nothing. I'm One Piece.
Yeah,
I got nothing
you don't even have like a melee sub or anything, so this is like your melee stem of the week
of the month.
of the
Honestly, I
month.
I got nothing over this winter break. I mean, besides just going to hang out at the local on like tomorrow. Like I got
Yeah,
nothing. I'm not even entering. I'm just going to hang out.
I'm also down to analyze some in the future if you want. Like if you want somebody to like
I'd be done.
help you look at some stuff, I'd be down. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah, you're
Let you
welcome.
know.
So as Rap Monster and other Luigis get better, how do you feel like players will learn the matchup, and how good do you think their counterplay will get as time progresses? Do you feel like Rap benefits a lot off of people not knowing the matchup as well? Or like how do you feel like that will go into the future?
It could be something similar to AMSA, where AMSA peaked in 2022, and then people started to learn the matchup, and it's been downward ever since. It honestly could be similar to that. I think it just depends on Rap being able to counter adapt and continue to just get better at the character. Like I feel like Luigi probably has more answers than Yoshi
I agree.
for a lot of stuff, and there's always like untapped potential. It feels like for Luigi, um, but I do feel like people counterplaying Luigi will go up like exponentially because of it. Because no disrespect to Eddie, but like we haven't had like a rep as high as like in like the 40s and like better since like 2018 17 really, or like a threat like that since like a bait and Eddie in like the mid 2010s when they were consistently, when like a bait would get like top 8 at Big House, or like Eddie would get like ninth at like a Genesis or something. It's just been a while, and Rap is finally like at that point where he's on the doorstep of another top 8. People will finally learn the matchup. But the big thing for Luigi is just us being willing to like lab shit out. And my big thing is getting it centralized and organized. What I've been trying to push into Luigi Discords is just like a specific sub channel for specific matchups that we can like organize important data of like, this is what you're supposed to do against like ICs for specific. Like for example, it's like, oh, we have to like, here's some basic notes about ICs, and then the further we go on, the more we get
Are you in
specific
the
with it.
public Luigi Discord?
Like the basic one,
Mm.
I did a giant leave of a lot of discords lately, and the public Luigi Discord was one of them. I just was never in it anymore. I never read any of the channels, and even then I just would just open social just so I wouldn't have the stupid little white like unread message thing on the side of it. So I purged like 30 discords, and the public Luigi Discord was one of them. I
So,
probably should be. As the quote unquote second best rep, I probably should be in the Discord, but I'm not. I don't have good input for the other Luigis, I'm gonna be honest.
hmm yeah, I've been in the public Luigi Discord here and there. I like posting some of my findings.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's an up and coming Luigi man and they want to be in the top secret Luigi Discord, how do they get in that one?
Just get good. I mean, I got in it because what was it? I think it was after I beat Holiday at a Pittsburgh event. I popped the fuck off at a Pittsburgh event in August last year, and like a 5-set losers run, beating like Enderdog just for the first time, Spinda, and then Holiday, who became Mr. 100, and then took a game off the real thing. I think after that, I think it was like Hoborg was added me and like Saucy Main, I think one more Luigi player, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was Green Stash, I don't remember. But yeah, I kind of got joined as like the next wave of like potential Luigi players. Just get good. I don't know. Just get good and travel, man.
That's funny clickbait. Top secret Luigi Discord?
How do you get in this? Just deadpan me. Just like, just get good, man. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. The Donkey Kong or Cranky Kong image, get good.
Alright, I will end this off with Dylan's submitted question specifically to you. Alright, are you ready for this? Let me pull it up.
No.
No, not ready?
No.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Rap Monster, he says, how does it feel to be worse than me? Just kidding. He says the actual real question is word for word. Why the fuck do you have a secondary ice climbers?
For the Reeve set. Okay, so I don't know if he watched the set. So hear me out through that Kentucky event. First off, I wasn't even planning on going. All my friends begged me to go to that event. I was like, show me your moves, beat Moth, whooped by Stella and Seabass. I don't care. That's a great ending to the year. I don't want to really travel anymore. I got exams coming up. I got Thanksgiving, shit like that. I don't want to. I just want to take my melee break. All my Cincinnati friends are just like adding me in the Discord, like, you should come to this. You should go to this. You should go to this. I'm like, fine. I'll drive 4.5 hours and sleep in someone's guest bedroom. Fine. I'll go to this event. So already going in, I'm like, I don't want to, like, I'm not really into it, not really sweating. I barely make it the top 8 winner side. Wicked should have won. He should have beat my ass. But I barely clutched out in the stupidest way possible. Um, and like Wicked almost reverse 3-0s me, almost beats me twice on FD. And I quite like barely clutch it out. And I'm like, I don't know if I got this. I play Reeve, what beats me game 1 on Battlefield, like 2 stock or something. And then he like 4 stocks me on Dreamland with, don't get me wrong, that was already bad enough. But I can't take this event seriously when 2 of my homies are just yelling shit behind me, just random shit. Like they're just saying the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Talking about like Playboy Cardi and shit. I can't take it seriously. The entire environment of the classroom in this random Louisville, Kentucky building, unserious. I can't do it. And I'm just getting my ass whooped by the most experienced Marth player in the Marth Luigi in the world. And I'm like, I just want to fuck around. I've been playing Sigma Climber on unranked for a while now. I love Sigma Climber. I love Ice Climber. It's a funny character. And it's similar to Luigi, and it's much better at playing against Marth than Luigi. And for some reason, I almost take him to game 5. I would have taken Reeve to game 5 if I didn't F smash in center stage as a joke 5 times in a row last stock game 4 on Yoshi's. Watch my ICs. I was cooking. What? Compare the 2 games of my ICs and then my Luigi and see what the difference is. It's not a real secondary. If the panelists put ice climbers on my like page for the SSBM rank, I'm gonna DM them, be like, no, take that shit off. That's not a real secondary. That's a fuck around character for one Kentucky event. And I played again losers because I was getting whooped by Sweetie T that I was talking about earlier, who just knows the matchup. I'm just like, I give up. Let me fuck around. It was basically just that. I give up and I want to fuck around with my homies just yelling shit behind me.
That was really funny. So let it be known, the ice climbers is fake.
The Ice Climbers is fake. It is not a real. It is not a secondary. I'm not grinding it. It's a fuck around character. My
Okay.
Sigma Climber is gold, which is not bad. It is surprisingly gold. It has sauce, and I almost won an amateur bracket in Columbus with it. It's a
That's
good.
funny.
It's a good Sigma Climber. It's really good.
Sigma climber. Why is it called
Sigma
that?
Climber is so sick. I love Sigma. If I do what I want with Luigi and I feel like I've hit my peak, I might just become a Sigma Climber player straight up.
Why is
Like
it
after I
Sigma
quote unquote retire
climber?
Luigi, I just play Sigma Climber and see how far I can push
Whoa!
that
Why is it
character for
called
fun.
Sigma climber?
Because it's one climber, you kill mana.
Yeah, just Sigma climber.
I'm not the original creator of it. Some guy probably in 2021 or something that was terrorizing unranked with it. But I thought it was so funny and I love it. It's good. It's a good character. It's like it's like 20th in the game or something. It's better. I think it's better than Mewtwo. It's a good character.
Your Sigma climber has to play my Mewtwo now. You realize this?
Okay.
We'll see how
I
that
know
goes.
Mewtwo. I know the Mewtwo matchup. It's
Okay.
not good,
Okay.
especially as Luigi. But another hot take. I think Luigi Mewtwo is like probably one of Luigi's like best like matchups. like easily.
Yeah, I could definitely see
It's like
that.
80-20.
I don't know how
Like
Mewtwo
70-30.
hits Luigi, to be honest. But Mewtwo Sigma
He doesn't.
Climber, I got it.
Nah, I think my Sigma Climber got it.
No, I got it.
My Sigma
We're
Climber.
gonna run the salty suite in the future. This will be
Are
Apex
you going to Genesis?
2026. No, I'm not.
Damn.
You'll see me at some event at some point.
Yeah. I got like a dozen events lined up for this
Okay.
next year.
Yeah, I'll be.
I'll be going to a dozen events.
I'll try to be at something. I like going to events with Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Why not Genesis?
I don't really have time. If I end up if I end up having enough money by then, I might be interested. But I kind of doubt it's gonna happen.
That's fair. It's like $800 for me to go. It's a fucking lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
We'll see where I am in 2 months. Maybe I just I start gambling.
No.
No.
Mary's biggest gambling addict. Do not gamble. That's my one piece of advice. Limit through me.
Scammer gets scammed.
Only gamble with me, and I'm the house.
Dude, somebody posted a clip of just some Luigi doing a misfire, and then the other Luigi misfires him, and somehow the second misfire hits the first misfire, and then somebody captioned it "Scammer gets scammed."
I do remember seeing a clip of just two Luigis misfiring each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was the one, but
I don't know. I need to find that clip someday. All
Luigi
right.
coach.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for not ducking. Why watching
time.
One Piece again? One Piece can't be that good.
One Piece is that good. Water 7 is that good. Put that in the documentary. Water 7 is that good. It is important enough to miss a scheduled interview. Believe it.
Believe it!